Oh, hey, I am so glad you made it to your midweek shot in the arm. And today's shot is Power Up. You ready? Let's go. So, power up, simply put, is to begin functioning or operating after connecting to a power source. You guys already know we are headed straight to our instruction manual. And today's verse is going to come out of Isaiah chapter 40. Verse 29, English Standard Version, and it reads, He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might, He increases strength. Amen. This verse lends to us a depiction of what we can expect from our Heavenly Father when we are faint, when we are weary, tired, downtrodden, heavy laden, or, as the old folks would say, when we're going through, just going through various trials. The verse tells us that He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might, He increases strength. That's what it tells us. But we have a part to play. We have a responsibility to plug in, right, to His power. We have to make it our business to get to the source. That's the only way that we can power up. We can't look at it from a standpoint of, okay, well, I know He sees what I'm going through. I know He knows what's going on. Can He just fix it? No. That's not how that works. You have to plug into the source. Now, the Father stands ready to assist us, but we have to plug into Him to get what we need to power up. So let me just make it plain. I went to the theater the other day to see Mario Brothers because I just might be a fan. But listen, nonetheless, I'm there almost reliving the game. The movie was just that good that it coincided with the actual game. And one of the main themes throughout the game is that you have an opportunity to power up. The power up doesn't come to you. You have to get to the power up. And when you get the right power up, it helps you tremendously. But if you mess around and get the wrong one, it can definitely set you back. So I'm watching the movie and I'm rooting for Mario out loud because that's the kind of fan I am. But there were several times that it looked like he wasn't going to make it. He looked defeated. He looked like all was lost. It looked like there was no way out of his circumstance. But then he would get just enough strength to get to a power up. And when he connected with the power up, he was able to defeat the task at hand. Once he connected to the power up, he was able to handle whatever he was facing. And then things would kind of go back to normal and things would be okay until the next obstacle came. And then what did he do? He did whatever he could to get to the power up so that he could defeat the next obstacle, so he could handle the next task, right? He always needed a power up. He was never able to defeat anything in his own strength. You following me? He was never able to do it in his own strength. He needed that power up. So listen, we may not be Mario. All right? We may not be Mario. Matter of fact, we aren't Mario, right? But we are in this game of life. And as believers, we have access to the source to power up. We have access to the one who holds all power. We don't have to look defeated. We don't have to be at our wits' end. We don't have to act out of character. We don't have to do any of those things. All we have to do is plug into the source so that we can power up. My God, I'm getting excited. And listen, while God may not immediately and miraculously change our situation, change whatever it is that we may be walking through, He does give us the power to face whatever is in front of us at that moment for the moment. He powers us up for whatever we need at that moment to get us through whatever we may be going through, regardless of how vast it may seem or how small it may seem to others. The Father, when we connect to Him, He powers us up to walk through anything that we face. So listen, if you're feeling kind of heavy, if you're feeling a little defeated, if you are questioning certain things about who you are and whom you belong to, might I ask you to check your connection? My God, check your connection. What are you plugging into? Right? What source are you plugging into? Are you plugging into worship? Are you plugging into scriptures? Are you saying things like, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world? Are you plugging into other believers so that they can encourage you? Or are you so close to the source that you feel like you don't have the strength to plug in? You're right there. You're right there. He stands ready. Check your source. Check your connection. If you're plugged into the wrong thing, take it out and plug into the source. Plug into the Heavenly Father. Plug into His Word. Plug into church. Plug into Empowerment Tuesday. Plug into worship so that the Father can power you up. And then you can face whatever you may be going through. He gives you the power to do it. You can't do it in your own might. You can't do it in your own strength. But you can do all things in His power. He stands ready to power you up. Selah. Oh my God. Now listen. Remember, this shot is for you. So maximize your shot of power up. Until next time.